to get help from them, all while guarding your privacy so that nobody's getting the data if you don't want them to have the data. Nobody's sharing the data if you don't want them to share the data. And no, we're not keeping it.
In introducing these products, there was the bow to the past, as I suggested. The arena where you had it is where Steve introduced 30 years ago the Macintosh. When you introduced the watch, you famously said one more thing, words that Steve had used. Where is Steve in all this?
Well, he's in my heart, and he is deep in Apple's DNA. His spirit will always be the foundation of the company. I literally think about him every day. His office is still left as it was.
On the fourth floor?
On the fourth floor. His name is still on the door. And we still, if you think about the things that Steve stood for at a macro level, he stood for innovation. He stood for the simple, not the complex. He knew that Apple should only enter areas where we can control the primary technology. All of these things are still deep in our company. There's still things that we very much believe. The strive for perfection, for being the best, for only doing the best products, for staying focused. The fact that despite this table being so small that you and I are sitting at, you could put every Apple product on it, every single one that we ship today, and yet this year our revenues will be approximately 180 billion. There's probably no other company on the face of the earth that could say that. Most companies begin to do larger and larger and larger portfolios because it's so easy to add, it's hard to edit, it's hard to stay focused, and yet we know we'll only do our best work if we stay focused. And so, the hardest decisions we make are all the things not to work on, frankly. Because there's lots of things we'd like to work on that we have interest in, but we know that we can't do everything great.
Is TV one of those?
Well, TV is one that we continue to have great interest in. So I choose my words carefully there. But, TV is one of those things that, if we're really honest, it's stuck back in the 70s. Think about how much your